Once upon a time, many, many snowflakes were falling from the clouds. As they whirled and swirled on the icy breeze, some of them started to chat. "No one notices us," complained one. "Each of us has made this long journey from the sky, transforming ourselves into amazing shapes on the way. Every single flake in this storm looks different, but most people don't pay us any attention at all." "It's worse than that," worried another. "Once we arrive on the ground, it won't be long before we just melt away. What if no one remembers us?" "Being a snowflake is brilliant," said a third flake. "You just need to think carefully about where you land. Let's see what adventures we can find." The first snowflake flew down to where some children were playing and landed just in time to be smoothed into the ears of a snow rabbit that they were making. "The children will remember this day forever," he thought. "The day that the snowflakes were just right for throwing, playing and building with. And I'm a part of it." The second snowflake found a calmer place to fall, an orchard with trees that had been heavy with apples earlier in the year, but whose branches were now bare. In the orchard, wrapped up against the cold, sat an artist. He was trying to paint the way the sunlight was reflecting off the snow. "People will look at this painting for years to come," sighed the snowflake happily. "And I'm a part of it." Flake number 3 fluttered down onto the branch of a tree that was already fluffy with snow. Riding his horse along a road nearby was a poet who turned to watch the snowflakes and the tiny white birds dancing together in the blue sky. It gave him an idea for his next poem. The snowflake smiled to herself. She was so fortunate to have been in the sky just as the poet was riding by. "This landscape is so beautiful, and I'm a part of it," she thought to herself. When he sat down at his desk later that day, the poet wrote down the thought that he had had when he noticed the snowflake. "If you know peace, then you thrive. If you know contentment, then you are rich." The snowflakes were happy that they'd been able to be a part of bringing peace and contentment down from their cloud.